Who inspired the classic tale of Princess Rapunzel? Was there a real woman whose story mirrors that of the fairy tale? While many point to St. Barbara, a 3rd century Christian martyr imprisoned by her father, I believe another royal woman's life aligns even more closely with the later versions of Rapunzel, though her tale is often forgotten by history. That woman is Lady Katherine Grey. She was the second daughter of Lady Frances Brandon and Henry Grey, the 1st Duke of Suffolk. She was also the granddaughter of Mary Tudor, who was sister to Henry VIII, making her a direct descendant of the Tudor royal line. In the volatile political climate of 16th century England, where succession was a deadly game, that bloodline made her both powerful and vulnerable. Her story, entangled in love, ambition, and tragic fate, makes her a compelling candidate for the real-life Rapunzel. There are many versions of the Rapunzel story: the Grimm's Tale from 1812, the French Personette from 1698, and the Italian Petrosella, written as early as 1634. Each begins with a mother craving herbs, whether parsley, persil, or rampion. A husband steals them to please his wife, triggering a chain of tragic events. In real life, the family drama didn't begin with herbs, but with a craving for power. Lady Jane Grey, Catherine's older sister, was famously placed on the throne for 9 days. It was their father, Henry Grey, whose ambition pushed Jane into a doomed queenship. Like the fairy tale husband stealing parsley for his wife, Henry grasped for a crown that wasn't his to take, with dire consequences for his daughters. Years after Jane's execution, England was ruled by Queen Elizabeth I, who remained unmarried and childless. That made Catherine a potential heir to the throne and a threat. So in secret, Catherine married Edward Seymour, 1st Earl of Hertford. Their union, filled with love but lacking royal permission, posed a political risk. When Catherine became pregnant, their secret was exposed. In the fairy tale, the sorceress locks the girl in the tower to keep her hidden. In this version, Elizabeth I becomes the sorceress. Furious and powerful, she had Catherine imprisoned in the Tower of London. A real tower, a real queen, in a real heartbreaking story. Catherine gave birth to a son there, who was declared illegitimate. She pleaded for mercy, but the queen would not relent. A sympathetic lieutenant allowed the couple's secret visits. Desperate for connection, they risked everything, and Catherine became pregnant again. But once Elizabeth learned of it, she separated them permanently. Catherine was moved far away and kept under constant watch. Unlike Rapunzel's prince, who loses his sight, it was Catherine who would never again see her husband or her eldest son. In one of her letters, she wrote, "I would rather die than live parted from my husband, yet for his safety I remain." She died a prisoner, heartbroken and ill, in 1568, only 27 years old. In the fairy tale, Rapunzel's tears restore her lover's sight, and they are reunited. Catherine's tale offers no such ending. Though her sons were eventually legitimized, her life ended in sorrow and confinement. Still, the parallels are striking. A young woman locked in a tower, a secret love affair, pregnancy as both revelation and rebellion, lovers torn apart by power and jealousy. Maybe Catherine's long hair, symbol of youth, beauty, and fertility, captured the imagination of those who heard her tale. It's not hard to imagine that her story lived on, reshaped and softened over time, into the tale we now call Rapunzel, happy ending and all. Her life resonates as a story of love, loss, and the high price of royal ambition. Thank you for joining me for only the second episode of Meet the Muse. If you enjoyed this story where fairy tale meets forgotten history, please subscribe and share it with someone who loves hidden gems from the past. This was just one tale of one remarkable woman. There are so many more. What other historical figures live on through fiction today? Who should we explore next? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time.